What is in the briefcase that is worth that? How's it going, Misfits, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this Misfit Series 4 premiere. Today, we are continuing off with our favorite Asbo 5. This one is Series 4, Episode 1. As you know, this show is not changing. It's Episode 1. Last series on the Misfits, it was a little rough. It wasn't exactly my favorite series of the show so far. It had some very strong episodes. For example, that serious one where the old man went back in time to try to kill Hitler. That came out of nowhere, and that was a really good episode. But there was some weird stuff, like Curtis got himself pregnant, and there's a lot of power switching going around. I don't know exactly who has what power anymore. It has been a while since I watched it, so... and right now, I'm currently in that little break I had from when I had COVID. So I know you guys probably haven't had an episode in a couple weeks, but as soon as this, basically I'm doing this, so as soon as Series 3 gets done, I can go straight into Series 4. But yeah, in the last episode, I think it was the one where there was like a John Edwards guy. I think is that one of the mediums or something, the psychic people? I can't remember. There's somebody that could like talk to the dead and bring them to life, and they basically brought all of their enemies to life. And that one religious girl that could brainwash people, she ended up realizing that her unfinished business was revenge, and she tried to kill everybody, and she did kill Alicia, and that made Curtis go find the other time travel power. That's how he was able to go back in time, and it put him and Alicia in this like loop where she keeps dying and he keeps going back in time, and that essentially takes Alicia and Curtis out of this show now. So now we're just going to be left with new Nate, which is Rudy, Curtis. Did I call Simon Curtis? I always do that. I don't know why I do that. Simon and Alicia are out of the show. Sorry about that. So now we're just going to be left with new Nate, which is Rudy, Kelly, and Curtis. So are we going to get two new characters now to replace the other ones? I mean, they are on probation. So I'm guessing they're just going to have a couple more Asbos in there, and I'm sure they're going to have some kind of power or get some kind of surgery to get a heart to get the power or something crazy like that. So anyway, guys, I'm just really excited to jump into this Series 4 premiere, and if you like my reaction, want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I also do some bonus videos and barely ever stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, if you guys want to see the Series 4 finale right now, like right after you watch this, you can go over there and get those full length and unedited and all that stuff for the Soul Sister tier patrons and above. So if that interests you, please go check that out, as well as some patron exclusive polls and movie nights and all that stuff. So yeah, if that all interests you, go check that out. If not, they'll be up here eventually. And if you guys want to do me a solid too, share this around to like the Reddits and Twitters and fan pages and stuff like that on Facebook. The more people that watch, the more I can do videos just like this. So yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this Series 4 premiere. This one is the Misfits Series 4, Episode 1. Episode 1. Let's do it. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what we're gonna get, what we can get that we haven't gotten in the last couple seasons series. Oh, new character. All right. New characters.
In case I swear to God I will cave your fucking skull in. I saw your fucking legs up there.
Oh, you gotta put gas in it, Rudy. What is that?
Give me the case!
What's in the case? A bunch of money? I'd cut someone's leg off for all that money. Yeah, there's a lot happened in that 5 hours. Which is pretty cute.
I hate small talk.
Like me, Mum? What a twat. She did recently have a hysterectomy. They're crying. It took me, woman, oh.
That's serious for a woman to go through, though, you know? She's like, no small talk.
On my...
Wait, is Rudy the probation officer now? Is he gonna die this series?
I am your probation worker.
How the hell did he get that job?
That's not how God intended it. Somebody's daughter.
Somebody's daughter.
Already lost a hand. Give me the combination for the briefcase.
Fuck you.
Unless it's booby-trapped or something.
I think we might have a problem.
Did I not see Kelly?
You show up here the day after we get a briefcase.
I'm all over it. Those are in the misguided belief that I'm their probation worker. I'm quite the actor.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Let me know if you want me to come round there and squidge his bollocks with a pair of pliers for him.
So is he just doing paperwork and putting it through as the other guy? Because he died too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Didn't Kelly kill him as well? Or something like that? There's been a lot of deaths right there is what basically that she doesn't know about. Do people actually, like, investigate loud noises and scary stuff? Because I hear stuff and I'm like, okay, I'll go that way.
What are you doing?
I am looking for a sandwich. I hate it when I misplace a sandwich. Now you'll have to excuse me, because I have probation worker business to attend to.
All right, you're losing it now.
Shit.
She seems very inquisitive. She's gonna see one or more of the dead bodies they have. Yeah, bright orange is very easy to see out of the corner of your eye.
Stop making me out to be the bad guy. Tell me where that case is. No cornet off for you, mate.
When her eyes go blue, those are beautiful eyes.
Turns out the probation worker has someone locked in a freezer.
I like her power. Why couldn't she see through the freezer, though? Is it only through, like, one layer or something?
What if we pretend you didn't see it?
Very
How's that sitting with
reasonable. Or just call the cops, you know, anonymously.
I am eating a cornetto, for I am a probation worker, and that is what we eat.
We're all having sweets today, aren't we? Nothing suspicious about any of this.
You need to get that guy out of the freezer.
And a cornetto, because that sounds really good. Gas? Oil, maybe? Or if it's electric, charge it? Kinda dig that couch, that purple couch.
I could get a purple one and sit on it. Am I being weird?
Yeah, that doesn't look
the
good.
moment.
You leave that guy alone. You don't get involved with any of this.
Someone's attempting to fuck with us. Stay with him.
So this is all just a big misunderstanding. They're trying to help somebody and they think they're after whatever's in the briefcase.
How much is a bollock worth to you? That didn't sound good.
What is in the briefcase that is worth that? Curtis? Why did they turn on Curtis?
Where's the case?
I don't know.
You're welcome!
Does the briefcase have some kind of power maybe and it's making them crazy enough to like do anything to retrieve it? This seems like a reboot. And where the hell is Kelly at?
I'm gonna level with you. Prepare to be shocked. For I am not in fact your probation worker.
What?
Really? No
Yeah.
shit. You should think about becoming an actor.
No!
A local actor though.
Let's check this out.
Sad. Oh!
Truth is, I'm also on community
I don't know
service.
if that worked or not. So where's their new
all started
probation
yesterday.
worker?
We end up travelling to Uganda. Some kid wanders into a minefield. Kelly marches over, does a rocket science thing, and defuses a mine. Gonna stay out there and defuse landmines. She's not coming back.
What?
I like that they made this action happen right after that, so we didn't have time to dwell on the whole Kelly thing, but... So it's like a greed spell
So
or
this money
something?
he's talking about must be in the briefcase.
Bust it open.
It activates one of these die pack things.
Must be a key for those handcuffs.
I don't like that they just wrote Kelly out. I mean, cool for her that she... That's why they took his hand off, so they... God damn. She got out of the show a lot better than just going to jail. And I'm glad Curtis is still in the show. He's still pretty much my favorite, but he's the only original
nice
character
lady.
left. And what's Curtis's new power? I can't remember what he got.
Stop making me do things that I don't want to do.
Rudy, you can't not do that for one
You
night.
knocking one out? No.
He definitely got.
I have to feed the monster, man.
Or you could
Tell
just
him.
wait.
It's a sedative, isn't it?
Hurry up and finish, man.
Was that Curtis?
You are going to go blind.
Why'd you have to tell him that part of the story?
I'm a storyteller. I paint a vivid picture for my audience.
Oh, thank you.
Where's the
I
briefcase?
appreciate it.
Which one of you fuckers took the case?
If I took the case, then why am I still here?
Yeah, he would be running, right? I guess he needs the...
Because you need the combination to the briefcase.
Yeah.
And
All right, yeah, that's a good point.
probably close by.
Waiting for Stumpy to regain consciousness.
What's true?
He's losing a lot of blood, though. You might want to tourniquet off that wrist.
Seth took the case, didn't he? And he makes cruel jokes about you behind your back.
What? I do that to him.
We should drug his drink and lock him in the freezer.
But it was Curtis in the freezer. Busted.
I did sneak out in the middle of the night.
And he cut off his Rudy.
Fucking hell.
Rudy, I
You
know
fuck
you're...
it.
Rudy! And he's awake? You fuck, dude. I know he's under a spell, but jeez. Good, he passed out. That's fucked. That is so... Oh, you can see the artery. I know it's fake, but damn, like the inside of the wrist was really well done.
The case had vanished. So I go back to sleep, slept in a cheeky little sunrise wank.
He cut off a dude's hand and then he jerked off and went back to sleep.
It was Curtis. He's sneaky and he makes cruel jokes about your girlfriend behind her back. Her mouth so massive, the only way you can shut her up is to wedge one of her tits in there, innit?
And that.
Two-faced bastard.
Lock him in the freezer until he tells us where the briefcase is. Average?
Beverage. Never accept something from somebody when they offer it to you like that. Beverage?
You lost me a cahoots.
They
Unbelievable.
drug their beverage.
Spiked our drinks.
About to cut off your arms, kids.
For I have been spinning you a yarn waiting for the drugs to kick in.
Oh,
Who is that? Is that you? There's something moving in my hand.
That's my tit.
ah!
Stop touching my tit.
Talk about making the best out of a bad situation.
There's no signal, you. Help! You're a paedophile's wet dream. Come with me into the bushes and suck on my cock-shaped lollipop.
Jesus.
Wasn't in the bushes. It was at my uncle's house.
Oh, well, we're getting really real right now.
I can still feel them on top of me. Whiskey and cigarettes on his breath. After he raped me, I'd feel his tears falling on my face. I'm joking.
Prick! I thought you were being serious, you dick!
I was trying to lighten the mood.
I don't even know what to say about that.
I'm gonna die in a freezer on my first day of community service.
Not the best ending you could wish for.
Are you dying?
I really need a wee. I have a small bladder.
Yeah, he's got a child's bladder.
What if we piss ourselves in front of each other? There's no shame in that.
There's equal shame, actually.
This can't be happening.
It'll be warm for a little while, but then it'll get really cold and free. Oh, frozen piss on your junk. They're gonna open the door right now,
Here
aren't
we
they?
go.
I really hope you don't need a shit.
What are you doing? We don't know anything.
What if they really are two innocent young offenders?
There's no such thing as an innocent offender, is there?
That's solid logic from Rudy. Who the hell's gonna save him?
What? Jesus, get it off.
Don't
You
rub
just
his
touched
nub
my face
over
with
his
thumb.
face.
It touched my mouth.
What does it smell like
We're on
piss in here?
community service. Why don't you tell us what the fuck is going on?
Just from some diamond dealer. Just about to divvy up the cash.
I just know I don't want
They
to
got
share
some
it.
money for a soundtrack this season. I can never tell, is this Black Sabbath or is this just Ozzy? So it's the greed of the briefcase.
Ever since then, people have been trying to take the money off me. Go crazy.
But it's only if they touch you though, right?
I infected them.
With your greed, you killed your buddy. Finally, I mean.
So I wonder where the case is.
Are you infected?
No. What about you?
He's dying. It's obviously not working anymore.
Obviously.
His nub touched him, but it didn't touch her.
Curtis must have that case.
Have a beverage.
Stalemate. I've always admired and respected you.
If he dies,
Do you
will his
think my
power
cock
die
looks
too,
like
right?
a tiny little slug?
I think you have a fucking beautiful penis.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
We're like one cock with two minds.
Maybe a cock with two balls maybe would have been a better metaphor. Did I say that right? A better metaphor? That's hard to say quickly. You know, just two bros talking about their cocks, hugging it out. That's what bros do. Some bros do that, I guess.
You should probably know that I've spiked your drink. You know, so
What?
I didn't drink it.
Damn. Is he infected? I mean, he's touched him, right? So he doesn't look like he's infected.
We should team up, kill those fuckers, and take the case.
Definitely.
Or is she? Oh, and it's gonna be the wrong Rudy, and they're not gonna know the difference.
Hiya. I am not the guy who locked you in the freezer.
I don't believe that, and I can be incredibly naive.
Very self-aware.
I know where the briefcase is. She pissed in the pants.
Want to get changed first, or go get the briefcase? Briefcase first.
That's when I went looking for him.
So I still don't know if they can be apart. Imagine seeing your twin do that to somebody. I don't know if they can be apart indefinitely or if they have to join back together. So far, that seems like it would be the worst power to have.
I've been trying to work out what the hell's been going on. They'll do anything to get their hands on the money in the case.
So they're both infected then.
Maybe you have to kill the guy in the freezer.
You were in the freezer with him.
Don't make me hurt you.
Sound a little bit like a Hogwarts character there.
Not me, not Hermione, you.
I think you're the only one with the power around here.
It's got telepathy, eh? Very slow and easily avoidable telepathy. Very weak telepathy.
You've got something that belongs to me.
Jesus. So this is where we started off. You gotta smash the case or something. I bet there's nothing even inside of it.
We're friends, we bonded. Give me the case.
The bone's gonna fall. Case can open. Oh shit. Oh. He survived. That dude has been through so much. That's a busy roof people falling off of.
I have the money is mine. I got the money.
Vegas vacation. If y'all hurry down, he can grab a couple.
What the fuck was all that about?
He infected us with some kind of power.
Oh, it's the storm. It's always the storm.
They're just shrugging it off.
How about that then? New powers.
Oh, mate, mutilated testicles.
Yeah, y'all did that
Something
shit.
gold.
They're just glossing over so much fucked up shit that they just did. Are they being watched finally? Or is this...
Who are you? I'm your new probation worker.
He looks really familiar. He's been on Doctor Who, I think.
How do we know you're not impersonating a probation worker?
Why would someone impersonate a probation worker?
I have no idea. Never would, because I've got too much respect for that badge.
Oh, he's gonna make your guys' lives hell. But he'll die this season, probably.
Have you heard the one about the guy let his dog out for a shit and his probation worker?
He hunted him down, pinned him to the floor, and he fed him the dog shit with a teaspoon.
This dude takes his job very seriously.
You will feel like you have been fucked by a train.
He's definitely a diesel.
Then we'll get along great. And you, I really like you.
Oh, see, you never want to get on your drill sergeant or parole officer's radar. You want to make sure that you're as unassuming and forgetful as possible. You don't want people to know you in that scenario. All right.
Lady! You're not going to believe the day I've had. How was your day? I tell you all about it.
This is a skull.
How the hell did he get caught and go to probation if he has a prisoner? Guess he's taking over for Simon on being the creepy kid in the show. Alright everybody, that was the Misfits Series 4, Episode 1, and this one started off very strong. We join 5 hours into the action, and basically what happens is there's these thieves who stole the briefcase, and they turned on each other as they usually do, and when he was running away, he got struck by lightning, and that caused him to have like a greed virus where whoever he touched wanted to get that briefcase full of money. And unfortunately, he ran into the Misfits. Well, the Misfit, okay, yeah, I guess, because Rudy is pretty much part of the show as far as the old school cast, because he was in there with everybody. Kelly, they're just like, Kelly decided to stay in Africa. All right, like, so the last 3 series of the show didn't even matter. Like, what was the point of any of her character development or any of Nathan's character development? I mean, the only people that really got closure were Alicia and Simon, because they're in this loop, like I said, and Nathan at least has, Nathan Jr. and Hermione, whoever he's dating. He might be in jail, but he might get out or something. He has a family. But Kelly, she's just staying there and disarming bounds, which, yeah, she's cool. She's working with these villages or whatever, but it's like, Curtis is the only one from the original cast still left. Will he be here next series, or is he just going to be gone like everybody else? Right now we have Curtis, Rudy, the power broker, and then these two new characters, the cute girl and then the dude who had the prisoner in the end. So I don't really know what we're going to get from them or why he has that girl tied up. He was calling her his dog, which is a little fucked up. You know, it might be his bitch, but don't call her your dog. That's just dehumanizing. But yeah, overall, this was an interesting start to the series. So far, the show felt like it's gone down since Series 2. Series 2, I think, was the best we've gotten, but everyone has said that Series 4 and 5 are the best of this show, so I'm going to keep going along with it and see what it brings me, and, you know, I'm sure it's going to win me over very quickly, because, you know, I was still in it last series, because it's the Misfits, and I like the shit that they get into with all the power mishaps and whatnot. Anyway, guys, if you like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely ever stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length and a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, the Misfits Series 4 finale is already available for my patrons, as well as patron-exclusive polls and movie nights. So if that interests you, please go check that out. If not, they'll be up on YouTube eventually. And if you guys really want to help me out, please share these reactions to like all your socials and Reddit and fan groups and pages and stuff like that. The more people that watch, the more I can do videos just like this. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, please wear a mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you next week with some more Misfits. Take it easy, guys.
I have to feed the monster, man.